What's up and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I am doing the final house tour of this townhouse. Now if you're new to my channel, you don't already know this, I'm Kalyn. Hi, what's up? Post a bunch of cozy content on this corner of the interweb, but I actually live in Toronto, Ontario, and I live in a townhouse that's built into a condo. I'm actually planning on leaving this apartment in 2020, so in about 3 months I'm supposed to be moving out. So this is gonna be the final tour of this place, which is super bittersweet. When I originally moved in here in 2018, I lived with my best friend slash collaboration manager Larissa, and now I live here alone. I've been living here alone for, well, I'll be leaving when it's on the year mark. So I've been here for about 1.5 years, going on 2 years. Feeling a little bittersweet about leaving it, but I want to have one last good time capsule to come back to. So I'm going to give you guys a virtual tour slash future me a virtual tour whenever I go to feel nostalgic and miss this place, which is probably going to be quite often. So just to get the nosiness out of the way, because I get asked this quite a bit, Toronto is quite expensive in terms of rent and cost of living. But in terms of rent, this place is about $4,200 a month, and I think it's like 800 or 1,200 square feet. That's a pretty big difference. I don't quite remember. I'll pop it up on the screen just in case. And in terms of location in Toronto, I'm about like a 15-minute walk from the CN Tower. I'm like a 2-second walk to Lake Ontario. When I pictured moving to Toronto, this is probably the best case scenario I could have ever pictured living in. So I feel like we're ending Toronto on a good mark, you know? Yeah, I need more nature. It ain't enough. Anyway, if you guys want to see a tour of my Toronto townhouse, then let's just do it. Let's just dive on in. Okay, so you guys just came through this doorway, and this is the door that I mainly use. It actually goes right to outside. I have this Badass Babes Club rug here from when I lived here with Larissa, because that's what we used to call this place. So this is what you see when you first come in. What's up? First closet, I have my coats, umbrella, keys. Those are hats and mitts, extra shoes. I actually cleaned out this closet with you guys in a vlog. I'll pop it up on the screen. This is pretty much just my easy go-to closet. I have all of Bentley's carriers in here, as well as his coat, his leash, his backpack, things to play with in the summer. This has my snowboarding stuff in it. This has my gardening stuff in it. And then that piece over there, this is from Society 6, as well as the bench underneath it, which I keep my go-to shoes underneath, my running shoes. Those are my casual everyday shoes. And then these are just like my favorite shoes in the world right now. And then my backpack and my sunglasses. As you walk into the townhouse, this is the first level. We have Bentley hiding underneath the coffee table. I'll start over here. This mirror is from IKEA. On top I have a Good Vibes Only light. This I got in my last apartment from Amazon, and it's still a favorite. It lights up the whole apartment pink at nighttime. I recently got rid of my old couch because Bentley got sick and one thing led to another. So I decided to get this couch instead because, well, one, it's easier to clean. It also actually folds down into a full-on bed so that if I have guests and stuff, so it's actually been super convenient. The couch itself is from Wayfair, and then I have one of these pink bulbs. Like my cell phone can change the color of that, so you can change it to a bunch of different neon colors. And then I strung some string lights behind this whole wall. Most of this stuff is still pretty similar. I've had that coffee table for years. I've had this TV stand for years. And yeah, I've got like my Xbox, a couple books, you know, put some lavender on in here, a salt lamp, and then a couple little knickknacks over here as well. Ellie, his elephant. Which leads me to over here, we have Bentley's toy box. Then scanning up, this is like the whole kitchen area. I mean, I could give you guys an in-depth tour, but I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. This bar cart thingy area came with the apartment. Up above, this is just from Society 6. It's a quote by Johnny Cash. And I have two little plants. Where are they? Two little plants hanging below or on either side. This coffee machine is a Smeg machine. It's my favorite thing ever. I got it for I bought it for myself for my birthday. Some crystals, some teas. The thing I love about this bar table is you can actually pull the stools out on either side, so you can have dinner on two sides if you have company, or just on one side if it's just you chilling, which most of the time it is just me chilling. And then the stools underneath, they're super cute. All of these stools are from Society 6. So just on top, I keep, this is like a little vase Jack Daniels thing I made for Valentine's Day, and I have some pink roses that dried out in it. Then I just have two candles. This one's from HomeSense, and this one matches the one that's on the coffee table. They're actually made by Vancouver Candle Co., and they are amazing. They're some of my favorite candles. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Like Heems. Anyways, let's move on. So then, like I said, over here is just the kitchen, microwave, keep my mugs in here. I actually have a full vlog planned where I'm gonna minimize everything in my kitchen. So I'll give you guys a full in-depth tour when that happens. I'll give you an insight of what's in my fridge. Up here, I like to keep the vegetables and the food that I need to cook up. Up here, I keep my water, all my almond milk, all my coffee creamers. It's an addiction. I like to keep like my leftovers or my snack foods here. So I got some strawberries I cut up, some carrots. It's got some asparagus because it's in season, some spinach, some avocado, some champagne, some Baileys that you can put in your coffee when it's that kind of weekend. Vegetables, fruit, apples, all of that. This is Bentley's food. And then on my fridge, I have, this I actually got from Maggie when I was living with her. This is me and Larissa at my 25th birthday. It's my sister and my brother-in-law on their wedding day. And then this is just a thank you card from my sister. Favorite place or spot in this whole apartment. This is my reading nook, egg, whatever you want to call it. I get a lot of questions about this chair. It's an egg chair from Wayfair. And then I just strung some lights around the edge of it. And then beside it, on the first one, this is just where I put my coffee or my water when I'm sitting and reading in the chair. Up here, just two books that I'm currently reading, and then a hourglass that I got for my birthday as well from my dad and my stepmom. It's for 1 whole hour, so I can sit there and flip that and read for an hour without checking my phone for the time and things like that. It's just like it's a whole mood. So that pretty much concludes this floor. Go upstairs. So there's another window back here. This is just like a big garden for our condo, and in the summer it usually sprouts out with a bunch of plants. And then right beside that, this is the guest bathroom. So I'll give you guys a quick little tour in here. In this closet here is my laundry. I usually hang up my clothes to dry and stuff on these racks most of the time, unless I know I'm having people over. I hung up a little plant, little shower curtain. There's a tub here. I got this really nice shower curtain from, I believe it's from Urban Outfitters. This has been in every single apartment I have ever had or owned. And then I just keep this little dream light on top. Then coming back out here, this I don't love here, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't really know where else to put it, so it's just chilling where it is until I move. Here I keep a bookshelf of all of my books and just little knickknacks, little decor pieces. I have, you know, Bentley chilling. I have my YouTube button. Same with my desk area. This is, again, where I do all the magic. I have my laptop, the desk itself with the top piece, and then I actually bought, so these are 3 separate pieces. They're all from IKEA. This I get a lot of questions about too. This is my dry erase board. It's actually from HomeSense, and then I just have a couple little pieces. I did that before 2020 started, by the way. I feel like I should make that disclaimer. I like to keep my scrunchies on my lamppost and my headphones. My elephant wears my headphones when I'm not wearing them. Then this is the most uncomfortable stool in the world, but it does the job. Chargers and such under here for my cameras and everything. Then if you turn around, I just have these wire boards that I got from Amazon as well. I think they were pretty cheap actually. And then I just have pictures and little memorabilia put on top. Over here I keep my tripods and my guitar. Then we'll start with this room. So this used to be my office, but I recently changed it into my yoga room. So when you walk in, I just have my yoga mat laid out and my meditation pillow. Over here, I have all of my yoga stuff as well as some plants that I'm growing, my record player, all my yoga stuff. So my blocks, my straps, my mats, my roller, my plants, and oh, that's just some witchy stuff I was doing. Scoop that out of the way. None of these have sprouted yet. This guy has sprouted just a little bit, and then my basil leaves as well have sprouted just a tiny bit, if you can see that guy. And then this is a plant that was severely struggling, so I put him out here in the sun to see if we can bring him back to life. And then my other favorite part of this apartment is this corner. So this is like a little nook. I put a bunch of floor pillows down from Urban Outfitters and then filled it with blankets and other pillows, so you can sit and chill and write and just read whatever you want to do. And then on this nightstand I just keep a speaker so I can listen to music while I do yoga, or if I'm sitting in the nook. This is just my yoga spray for my mat. That's my snake plant. And then the 3 clocks, which I have had again in so many apartments, and I always get asked why 3 clocks, and I really don't have an answer. So then turning back around, I have a little plant hanging here, and then this moon thing I got from Urban Outfitters a few years ago. This plant, also fake, but does the trick. Can do my workouts and my yoga in here. And it's also set up for filming yoga flows and such for the Co's channel. In here too is just like a hot mess. It's just like all my filming stuff, but you'll see it all in the minimalism video. Then last but not least, this is my bedroom slash, I guess you would say it's like the master bedroom. It's got a walk-in closet, a bathroom. This is my current bathroom. This is the bathroom that I use the most. It's got a walk-in shower. Again, all of my stuff. This bathroom is not clean. Like I really need to do. I'm pretty sure this is shaving cream that I somehow got everywhere. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. I did clean these out recently though. Went ham on organizing all of my gear. Then out here, this is the walk-in closet. If you've seen my channel, you've probably seen this closet. It also hasn't been cleaned out recently. It's also on the list of things to do for that minimalism vlog, so color coordinated. These are black sweaters, these are white sweaters. Those are like orangey pinks, these are purpley blues, and then all of the drawers underneath were organized the same way. Greens and blues, pinks and peaches, just all my black workout gear, whites and creams. And then in the back, I just have all of my dresses, and then all of like my coats and jackets. Quite a bit of a hot mess in the last little bit on the list of things to do. So then last but not least, this is my bedroom. So I'll start here, and I just strung some greenery around it, like self-love, you are Mother Nature, all of that good stuff. And then commonly get asked about these as well. These 2 tapestries are both from Urban Outfitters. This one is the moon, that one is the sun. Here I just have another one of these bookshelves. On it I keep more of my like crystals, my decks, my oracle deck cards, just really fun, you know, spiritual stuff, and my essential oils. There's like another little snake plant. We have Spiky going on up here. And then over beside that, this is Bentley's little chill spot. This is where he keeps his toys and stuff, or where I try and keep his toys, but he usually brings them up on the bed. And then just another nightstand with a crystal lamp. When I got this plant, it was barely peeking over the surface, and now it's grown all the way down and actually touches this plant. Super huge in the last year, and I love him. I'm definitely gonna have to get crafty with saving my plants during my move. I call this one like my lucky plant. This one has also grown so much since I've gotten it. Again, when I got this plant, it had like a couple little spuds coming out, and now it's overgrown as well. This plant as well, this one I got last year. Another one of my little faves, except one of the leaves is burning out pretty bad. And then this bookcase, on the bottom I just have my sun lamp. Above that I have some of my bedside reads and my yoga books. Over here, some crystals, essential oil humidifier thingies. I don't know why I can't think of the actual word for those right now, but that's what that thing is. It's like a travel one. And my sage to burn whenever I'm doing my Deep Sunday monthly gist. I got this from my stepbrother for my birthday, and kind of looks like a crystal ball. Behind that I just have my Google Home. This is my digital picture frame, which just goes on rotation with pictures on my dream board. Let's see what comes up next. I hope it's not super embarrassing. Oh, not too bad. And then I have my essential oils, another one of my crystals, some of the cards that I recently pulled. Then up here I have more plants. And then on the very top I keep 2 more of my vintage cameras, as well as some Polaroid pictures. So this is actually a plant light that's purple, and it lights up everything purple, and I usually use it when I'm filming Co's videos. It's super vibey, but it's also really good for your plants, and I got it on Amazon. So then as for my bed, nothing's really changed here. My bedding is from Society 6, and I also get asked a lot about my bed tray. I got this from Target when Target was in Canada for a hot second, but I've seen similar on Amazon. I also have this Anna Green Gables book. This is one of the books I'm reading right now. It's got this for my quarantine because I'm missing PEI. And then my gallery wall above my bed, again, this is one of my favorite things I did when I first moved into this apartment. All of the pieces are from different places. A couple plants, my dream catcher, all of that good stuff is just chilling up on my gallery wall. And then these curtain lights as well, they actually recently broke. I'm so sad because they've been such a staple in my apartment and my last apartment. But I've left them hanging up until I move just because I'm lazy. So yeah, that's like a full tour of my bedroom. So there you guys have it. You have officially toured my townhouse for the final time. That makes me feel really weird and like super bittersweet, but also really excited because that means whenever I post the next house tour or whatever tour on this channel, it's going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, the house that I buy. I'm gonna do a full video on exactly why I'm leaving Toronto and all of those things so that this video isn't the longest video ever and just to give it a proper explanation. But this apartment is literally my dream apartment when I think about living in the city and when I think about living in Toronto. I'm definitely riding out the next few months and just taking full use of it, using every crook, corner, and just cranny. I don't even think that's an actual saying, but I'm gonna use all of those things and just embrace it and love it while I still got it and while I'm still paying for it, because damn, I've paid for it. And without ado, I will talk to all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys.